Hey guys, if you're new here, I'm London, aka History of the Batman, where we relive the defining moments of one of the most iconic figures in comic book art and literature, DC Comics' Batman. One of the many reasons why we love the Bat is because of all of his gadgets. They're the coolest. If you've seen anything Batman, whether you read the comics, you watch the TV shows, you watch the films, you play the video games, you probably are familiar with his typical arsenal. We have batarangs, we have smoke pellets, the occasional kryptonite, we have the grappling gun, we have the line launcher. We've all even heard of the famous shark repellent bat spray. Miss you so much, Adam Westlake. You have no idea. But I thought for this video, we would briefly name 10 Bat gadgets that you probably didn't know even existed. Batman has been around for almost 80 years. No matter what situation he's in, he always has something that he can pull out of that utility belt. So of course next to the Batarang, there'll be some random or obscure object that he needs on a mission that you wouldn't even think that he would need. So let's talk about 10 of those. The first one is called the Bat flamethrower. Let's just start off extra. Let's just get out the gate just crazy. Why not? After the events of the early 1990s arc Batman Nightfall, Bruce Wayne has to recover from his back being broken by the villain Bane. Bruce gives the mantle to John Paul Valley, who makes major updates to his Batsuit, including adding a flamethrower to burn criminals. Of course, Bruce Wayne's Batman would never use anything so barbaric as a flamethrower. So after Azrael Batman's time, you don't really see it much in comics or any other media. It's kind of one of those one-hit gadget wonders, which there are some of those on this list. Number 2 is the Master Bat Key. Basically, it's a Silver Age wonder where Batman literally has a skeleton key that can open any door, anything, anywhere. And of course in the story it gets in the wrong hands, Batman has to track it down, he has to apprehend the criminal, your basic solid story. But the fact that Batman, of all people, has a key that can open any door does not surprise me at all. But if you are shocked that Batman would have a master skeleton key, welcome to the fandom. We have brownie ice cream and really hardcore fanboys. You'll love it here. Number 3, underwater boot propellers. In Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee's arc Batman Hush in Batman issue 612, the Dark Knight saves a drowning Catwoman by giving her a rebreather and then setting off his small boot propellers to push them back to the surface. This is another one-hit gadget wonder, but it's pretty cool to have those little propellers push him in the water because you know Batman can swim. So he's just kind of being extra. And if you don't know much about Batman Hush, why don't you go check out my 1-minute Bat history on that arc. It's really fun and I will link it in the description below and you can check out all my other videos. And if you haven't already, go subscribe. You won't miss any of my videos. Number 4 are bat nets. Just go with me here for a minute. We see these bat wonders in Steve Niles and Kelly Jones' 2008 arc. Used to subdue criminals, Batman throws miniature mechanical balls that expel a net that traps anything in its path. They're really just awesome high-tech nets, but the bat part is just the usual prefix that the Dark Knight uses for most of the objects that he creates or owns that's within his arsenal. See, Bruce is like a possessive boyfriend who really wants you to get that tattoo of his name on him somewhere on your body so everyone around you knows you're his. But don't do it, ladies. Please don't do it. Anyway, number 5 is air-inflated raft shoes. Yeah. There's way more footwear on this list than I thought when I was creating it, so I don't know what that's about, but there you go, guys. This gem is seen in a Bill Finger story from 1941 called Hook Morgan and His Harbor Pirates. So of course when you mix pirates and the ocean together, why wouldn't you have inflated raft shoes? The bat plane in this issue turns into the bat boat. That just shows you how ready he is. Number 6 is the bat finger taser. See, the Dark Knight is ready from head to toe, even on his fingertips. Another one gadget wonder comes in Scott Snyder's Batman the Black Mirror in 2010's Detective Comics 871 that literally shocked Becca Mocani to the point where she stopped talking. She stopped talking just in that moment, of course. Dick Grayson, who is Batman in this arc, was just like, this right here, it needs to stop. And so he just goes zip. It's kind of funny. It's not funny. Violence is never funny, but just the fact that this gadget exists because he just needed someone to shut up is it's just par for the course, I'm telling you. Number 7 are bat skates. Once again, more footwear. I'm pretty sure this is the last footwear. This is the last shoe related thing on this list. Maybe. I think so. Sorry about that. But of course, bat ice skates comes from everyone's favorite Batman movie, Joel Schumacher's 1997 live-action film Batman and Robin, starring George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell as the dynamic duo. When Batman and Robin first meet Mr. Freeze and his chilling henchmen, of course, they're on ice. So what do they do to remedy this situation? They take a page from Wizard of Oz Dorothy, click their heels together twice, and pop! Ice skates come out of their boots and they begin fighting Freeze and his gang. Again, you don't really see these lovely bat ice skates anywhere else, but considering the campiness of the film, the bat ice skates fits really well, no matter if you like that movie or not. Still kind of fun. Number 8 is the collapsing bat sword. Now, let's not pretend that when Batman found out that Joker, who has been Joker for at this point almost 20 years, is actually Luke Skywalker, that he wasn't like, well, I'll take that bet. I can do the same thing, and decided I'm gonna have a lightsaber of my own. Because really the collapsing bat sword is literally a bat lightsaber. You see the collapsing bat sword in an episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold, which was the awesome Cartoon Network animated series that celebrated the silver age of Batman comics. And what's great about the collapsing bat sword is that it literally does collapse and fit into his utility belt. He has a whole sword that fits in his utility belt and is a lightsaber. That should win the entire list, but we have just a couple more to go. Actually, if you haven't, I'm sure you have. Why haven't you? If you haven't seen Bat in the Sun Productions video, Batman actually fights Joker's dad, and you can see how it would play out if he did own a real lightsaber. Number 9 is Batarang X. Now, of course, everyone knows what the Batarang is because no matter what Batman thing you've seen, he has Batarangs. That is like his go-to gadget. We all know this. However, in another Bill Finger story from 1957, in Detective Comics 244 called The 100 Batarangs of Batman, you find out what Batarang X is, which it's so dramatic. Even on the cover, there's like a sheet over it to cover it up because it's so secretive, but it's so important. It's like, oh, you're gonna use the Batarang X? Oh my goodness. When you find out that it's just this really huge Batarang that Batman is able to fly to get him to point A to point B. And that's dope. However, you don't see Batarang X anymore in media, unless it's some type of really cool Easter egg that's hanging somewhere within the Batcave. It's not really utilized in any other stories, but pretty nifty idea. And number 10, which is the last but not the least, is the utility belt taser. I thought the last one on this list should be shocking. No? Didn't land? It's fine. Most of mine don't. While the utility belt acts like a magician's top hat, where you can literally pull out any and everything from its either large or small pouches, the utility belt is a weapon in itself, and it triggers a taser when anyone tries to force it off of Batman. This has been seen in media such as Batman the Animated Series and even recently in the 2011 video game Batman Arkham City. It figures that the one fail-safe thing that Batman has with him at all times doesn't even need Batman to keep itself safe. So those were 10 Batman gadgets that you forgot existed. And if you did recognize some or all of these gadgets, good for you, man. You are an awesome, awesome Batman fan. And if you haven't heard of some or all or a couple of these gadgets, I hope you learned a little bit more about our celebrated hero. And this video just proves that Batman truly tries to be ready for literally any and everything, which I think is one of the reasons why we all enjoy his story so much. Let me know in the comments below what's your favorite Bat gadget. Not necessarily from this list, but just in general. What is your favorite piece of arsenal that the Dark Knight uses to fight crime in Gotham City? As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a bat thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel. Next week we'll have a new 1-minute Bat history, and we will have another Gothamite Q&A. I asked you guys again on Instagram.com/historyofthebatman to ask me Bat-related questions or questions, and I will answer some of them in another video. The last one was really fun that I did, so I want to do it again. If you go to my Instagram page, look for the latest post that looks like this and write your question, and I will do my best to answer as many as possible that I didn't answer in the last video. Of course, all of my social media is linked in the description below. Check out my latest video for DC Fans channel where I talk about Batman manga. Please read my articles for comic book resources and also read my comic book reviews for Comicosity. Before I go, I also wanted to shout out my t-shirt that I'm wearing today. Yeah, it's Mad Love and it's Harley. Yeah, I love the shirt so much, and the awesome team at Tino Evil created this shirt, so I wanted to thank them for giving me the shirt a while ago, but it's still one of my favorite Harley Quinn shirts that I own. So I will link their website if you want to check out more of their awesome designs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will have more History of the Batman soon, right here on YouTube. Remember, Gothamites, it's all about peace, love, and Batman. Bye.